Let's just go live and wait for a few people to dribble in. Hope everyone's having a great Sunday. I'm just got back from the store. My donuts, I actually took my donuts back in the kitchen. I think I got full on them. And, but sunny here where I'm at on the East Coast, 62F, mostly sunny. Feels good out there. But typically I don't even do a Sunday stream, but I thought I would for a little bit. And, if I don't just keep talking, overlook it, because I feel like I'm talking to a blank space right now. But I'm going to eventually start, like I used to, is posting the stream, early, maybe a day or two in advance. Hey, Brutal Bob, what is up, man? Sunny here, man. I hear snow in other areas, but it's March. We had a blizzard in I think it was 91 or 92 in March. I lived in Gwinnett County at the time. It was the worst blizzard the East Coast ever been hit by back in the day. You probably remember that, Bob. I heard of it back in the day. I got out my old black Firebird and cutting donuts and all kinds of stuff. It was not a fast car. It's just a V6, but I had a blast, though. Coke, 1927. Good to see you. Thank you for dropping in, man. It does feel odd going into a blank because, typically I'll post a few days early. But it's not as easy as people think because if you ain't careful, you do ramble into areas by yourself, especially. What I was wanting to talk about, Max got me covered a lot of times I'm going to try it just to see if it works. Was it probably 8 p.m. Wednesday night? I'm going to do beginning reloading, whatever, live stream. Some nights it'll be different, some weeks. And that's probably my brother texted me, so I'll put him on hold for a minute. But sure do. I loved it. Mm-hmm. Well, I tell you, I didn't get to sleep. I didn't fall asleep about 6 a.m. this morning. It's one of those nights. I was even going and sitting there listening to the YouTube Rain and Thunder on my TV where the lights go out, where it's just a dark screen. And about 5 a.m. came, I took my dog out, let him go where he'd leave me alone for a few hours. And I finally went to sleep. Slept till almost noon. But, I got to do some measurements on this size brass I did here. I think in that last stream or one here recently. So, I'm looking, Mac's not retired like me. I'm retired, and Echo was retired. He actually was disabled, and it was easy for us to stream, off and on all the time because we were just basically, during COVID especially, we were just looking, it was good to do, something to do, and I enjoyed it. So, but sometimes Mac's working makes it more difficult. And Hasbro comes on, but he's sometimes in church and busy on the road. I'll text him sometime. He'll be on the road. I texted him early. He's head to church. I kind of thought he would be. So I eventually want to get a temp moderator. I mean, not moderator, moderator. A temp co-host or just a panel guest, when MacMan can't make it, or he's tied up or, people like him and Hasbro. Max typically is Hasbro has me as co-host. And I'm trying to think, did I make him? Can't remember. I know Max got it right now, but sometimes I switch it back and forth when I can. Hey, Zinc Master Andy 79Z28. Howdy, Andy. Hope you're doing well. And I'm 2024. I'm gonna try to get more steady at live streams. Just jumping around, not doing it for weeks on end, it kills you. I'm gonna slouch over the bench. And relax, but I'm gonna try to I'm gonna try that time slot. Mac we talked about it a few weeks ago. He said, "Yeah, go ahead and try it," and so I will. And that's about the only thing you can do for maybe 2 or 3 weeks. I won't really judge it how it starts out the first week because that's kind of new to everybody. And a lot of these guys, and I do too, I kind of jump in streams because I know in my head you're streaming, your schedule somewhat. And it makes it difficult. These notifications don't work even on my brand new phone. Not even for you all's videos you put up. I don't get notifications. I do get visual notifications that I can go in and look at, but I don't hear no sound. And I got sound turned on too, which is crazy. But so much for these hot dog new phones. I think the next model, well, two models up from mine, has AI in it, they claim. So go figure. But yeah, so I just wanted to say, I'm going to try to get Wednesday nights at probably 8 p.m. And I'll post at least 2 days in advance. If I don't post, well, I was going to say if I don't, but I'll just post it. Try to post it when I can, get it up. I always told Echo I thought it was better to post it 2 or 3 days in advance. And I've seen the results of posting right at the last minute, also compared to when you do it on a regular basis or when you post in advance. And he came around to my thinking on it. Echo did there a while. I said, he should get it out there rotating in the queue. Because I think they do. YouTube does the algorithm, on your community tabs and tells you when you're live or something. Do you guys ever see a community tab when I've never asked nobody because I don't see my own. Do you ever see a community tab I've ever posted rolling in the queue on a phone? If you do, let me know. I've never seen my own, so I'm just kind of curious. But because I have posted a few of them. Can't remember the last one I posted. Oh yeah, I know, the giveaway. I'm at 420 something subs now, so I'll be doing a giveaway. I got some stuff over here already for the giveaway, but I just got to find time for Mike and Hasbro to get a slot. And, when they're not busy and they're not retired like me, so it's a lot harder for them to get in here. So, but Mac will, as long as he can. I know he'll always be there in the chat with me. So it's great to have him too, because it helps when you got somebody in there with you, So, but good to see you guys. Good to see you, Andy. Good to see you, Brutal Bob. Got a few on and some lurking probably. I never thought about the word lurking until I talked with Bob here a while back. And me, I'm kind of, I guess, crazy. I occasionally won't say nothing for a minute, but I usually end up saying hello to everybody, on the side chat when I jump into a stream. But I have for a few minutes watched a stream from time to time and not said anything. And sometimes I'll drop in to say hello and stay, 10 minutes and then have to go get busy doing something. So, but I'm going to finish this brass. I just dumped the powder at yesterday, I think it was, and I need to put it back in there. It's already faded my plastic thing up here. I think it was only in there like 2 weeks, maybe 3. So I may end up buying a glass powder hopper. And I tell you one I want, a powder measure I want, and that's that doggone Lyman Brass Smith. What is that the name of it? Brass Smith, I think. Powder hopper with that little small chamber. Uncle Jim said that thing throws good pistol charges. I do have an insert for Hornady pistol, brand new, wrapped up. But I don't have the measure because it came with a lock and load kit a few years ago. Well, actually a decade ago. And apparently I sold it and I didn't know that thing was out of it. So I could get a Hornady too. But I'm not that, I know I've seen Highboy years ago. He did the pistol and it was fairly doggone steady, accurate, buddy, on the Hornady. So I do know it works good. This here is okay, but it will get off, especially if cadence gets off a little. It'll change the charge on you. So I don't trust it entirely because it can be, I've seen 4/10 of a grain off at times, but it depends. So I hope you guys are having a good day. God, I gotta go get my water. And I hate to leave you here because there's no one here to talk and take my place. Bear with me, guys. I'll be right back. All right. Do that. Sorry about that. I leave everyone hanging. Need some water. It don't even have my ice. Got my Bubba mug. Actually says Bubba. Right there. Bubba mug. Got two of them, I think. But I've dropped them over the years and broke the little plastic off, and you name it. I've dropped it out of the truck. So, but good to see you guys that's in here. Appreciate you dropping in. I may do a little bit longer stream sometime, or just a casual rambling chat stream. Be surprised what they do. I've actually I don't do analytics on my own channel, and maybe after the show I do now. But I've noticed looking at others, sometimes those long streams, boy, add up to a ton of watch hours. A lot of people will go back and watch it, or just run into it and I guess play it. So I used to say that hour and a half, that's good. And probably with a good, more focused show, yes, that's probably true. So, see what Andy's weather is there, Long Island. Appreciate you being here, Andy, Brutal Bob, and I appreciate you coming in. I do have, I told you all, I got the upper fields coming. I got to get the two friggin' dimple jigs, which one costs $45 on Optics Plant, which is ridiculous. One size made the same material as $35, supposedly on sale for past month or two, a couple of months. It's really crazy. And I'm going to buy a 6.5 Grendel bolt and probably drop it in my carrier. That way I don't have to buy the carrier right now. And take it out on that Grendel. Dies are on sale now, still at Midway USA for Grendel, Hornady Grendel. They got their new micrometer in orange. I think it's orange or red in stock. I think it's $90 though, plus tax. And difference is it just looks better. I mean, you can see the numbers more clear, red with I think white dots on it, or white hashtag marks. 11967. Tread, what's up? Sometimes I will put on a UJ. Yeah, see there? People do that, yeah. Because I used to listen to a lot of talk radio at one time, probably 10 years ago. And I don't do that much anymore. Typically it's YouTube that I do. It's become AM radio or talk radio, I guess. So. Weather. Good to see you, Bob and Tread, all of you. Let me see what Tread. I would put on Uncle Jim's 8-hour live on while in the reloading room. Yeah, background noise, yeah. And it helps, especially monetize people's channels like him. Yeah, it does. YouTube notices it. It helps boost him. Subscribers, I believe, too, it helps. But I never really worried about that before. I just kind of went in and, 'cause my channel's not that old. I think I started because I lost the other one in 2021, maybe. Yeah, I know it was during COVID, so. I was trying to think, did I stream before COVID? I can't remember. Somewhere around that time frame. So amazing, time flies and you don't realize when it was, but you got a good idea. Colt 1927, good to see you, Colt. What's he say? The earlier micrometers from Hornady are harder. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. And the new one, have you seen the new one, Colt? I like it. And I don't like it's got, real basic. You just turn it down and adjust it. Adjust your die. And I kind of like it. It is expensive, but the good thing about it is you can change it, to every die you buy. You can only keep one. And I think the others were too, but like you said, you can never see them. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Looks is a lot of things. The way they look does sell things, especially if it looks like it's easier to use. Matter of fact, I didn't consider Hornady until I seen that red micrometer when it started coming out. And I heard about it and I said, I told Eagle Run, I said, I may get the dies and get a few Hornady sets and swap that micrometer out on. So, didn't get my water. Got my water, but got no ice. But it's getting warm in here. Yeah, it's 62 now, mostly sunny. This room back here don't have a lot of, even though I got the AC probably on now. But it gets real stuffy back here. I got a little cover over the vent up there. It keeps it blowing down on the bench, messing up my scales. But it still gets stuffy. Sometimes I usually stick a fan in the kitchen and let it blow through the door here. That helps some. So This is not the ideal reloading space. It's not my preferred, but it's the only area I had at the moment. And I do have a smaller room. God, like I said, this room's probably almost the size of my third bedroom. Third bedroom is very, very small, 10 by 10, 10 by 11. It's same size as this, really. If I took the washer and dryer out, definitely. So it's just crowded in here. I got a guy coming here. He used to be a roommate for me about 3 years. We're going to haul some of this junk off over here on the wall and try to change the space and arrangement in here some. And I'm thinking about vinyl floor covering too. I started laying tile, and the tile's still out here from a few years ago. I bought it 60-something cents a piece each, and it was just something cheap. And I realized I should have tiled it all the way through with the same tile, but it was so expensive back then, this tile. But it is what it is. So now I'm basically on the concrete floor part of it. Part of my tiles run through about 8 foot, 6 foot into the room. And, getting old, guys, it's not easy to lift all this heavy stuff like I once could, boy. I used to be able to pull motors, too, for hours on end and work on them. Now I bought battery tools so I can do it really quick, you know. And I do need a good toolbox because I've worked in a shop before. It's, you know, mechanics, general service, and service advisor, and assistant manager of an automotive shop. But it's just a lot easier when you got a toolbox. Pull it up next to your car, boy, go to work. I have to come in this house and I have to search through probably 5 toolboxes. So that's a lot of work. I ate a lot. Time I search, I'm worn out going back and forth. I don't even want to fool with the car anymore or truck. My handle broke off my Toyota 4-wheel. I got it. Actually, Amazon just delivered it here a few hours ago. Plastic. My truck side faces the west sun. It's been here for since 2005. And raised it up a few weeks ago, and it broke one side of the little latch on the driver's door. Then a few days ago, I went out and popped it and probably did it too hard, and it broke completely off. So I got the panel off, all that. I got to get out there probably tomorrow and get the panel put back on and the lock screwed out and get it all put back together. Hoping I don't break plastic clips everywhere. But you know how that goes, though, with the plastic don't hold up good on older vehicles. It's a 94. But yeah, anybody want to be on the panel? I already know Andy will come on sometimes, and I appreciate that too, Andy. He's always welcome. And like he says, he comes on, he talks because he's got something to say. I prefer to come on when I got something to say, believe me. Colt said earlier, yeah, harder. Good to see you, Curtis. What's up? Good to see you, man. I was talking about your freeze-dried stuff the other day. Yep, the other day. But thank you for dropping in, man. Appreciate it. Heck, I got to go by and talk to that tire shop and work at that. Try to work out, maybe 50 cents, at least 50 cents a pound on their wheel weights. Like I said, they keep getting turnover there. Somebody owns it, but it just every time you turn around, there's somebody new there. I think they sell new and mostly used, though. It's not a big tire store. They use the old wheel weights. Reloader 762 is joined in there. He's in the house. Thank you for coming in, man, and dropping by. But outside of that, anybody want to come on the panel sometime as an avatar or as the camera, you're welcome to. I've said that over and over, and I wouldn't mind having a fill-in co-host sometimes for when MacMan's busy and Hasbro. Because even though Hasbro, hadn't the past few months had the ability to, to highlight, he still was like my co-host. So. But good to see you, Reloader 762. I did go into the forum and do a few likes this morning, or maybe yeah. It feels weird when you stay up all night. I haven't did that in years. Strange. Sit there and watch the sun coming up or light coming in the room. I got blackout curtains, so I don't see the sun. Used to when I first did that, I started wanting to sleep during the day too much in the morning. Now I've kind of adjusted to it, and it's okay. Bear with me a second. Let me stop this. All right. I'm just relaxing. I'm not going to leave me this old chair. Trey says work had a major machine went down and shut our area down. Go home 4 hours. I know our power used to fail a lot in Duluth, Georgia years ago when I was supervisor at a food processing plant. And I liked it, even though I was supervisor, because we could all sit around and I could go out and talk to everybody, and they'd smoke. Back then, I didn't smoke, but I stand out there and talk to them. And but I think the system back then, if I remember, was strained. It was known to go out a lot in that area back in the day. I've had quite a few failures here, at least several a year, and it just keeps happening. I think we're growing so much here. New houses are going up in this county, and I think it's probably stressing the system or something. Who knows? But to me, the growth is too much here. We're starting to put those concrete, those concrete barriers you drive through, like reminds you of downtown Atlanta and all these cities. Well, we're a small, town I'm from is a little small Andy Mayberry type little town right here. The county's mostly a bedroom community county, and yet they're putting them dang concrete barriers right down the street here on the ramps, making it look like doggone I-85 in Atlanta, Georgia. Unreal. I seen it here months ago, and I said, I can't. They're doing the same thing that everybody did in Gwinnett County and the Atlanta area. Excuse me, guys. God, pollen dust killing me. Ronnie says, "Did you say retarded or retired?" I'm retired. I may be retarded too. No, I mean, I don't know. Appreciate you guys dropping in here, man, and seeing me. I appreciate you guys' support. Giveaways are coming. I do have some stuff. I'm probably gonna order some more. I just kind of order some stuff in spurts. I got, I don't know. I forget how many items here in a bag. Miscellaneous little stuff. It's not major, I may do a knife or something sometime, but I'm not, it's not going to be every week on the knife. It's maybe occasionally. I'm going to mostly do other things, stickers, patches. I got a guy working on a patch, but it's designed similar to MacMan. He said it was okay, but color-wise, that is. But it was a little out of round, a little bit. He's tweaking it, I think, a little bit. Actually, I think I got it. Hang on, let me see. I don't know if I got it in here. I don't remember. No, I don't have it. Nope. I thought I had it, but I don't. Nope. That's stupid, that electric vehicle. We can't even power the system, California and Texas now. How the heck are we going to power if we actually did that? I heard he did something the other day, and even though it's failed, and that's the only political I'll go to today. And I think I didn't read the articles. I'll see the headline, but I don't read it because I just don't care. It's something about he is pushing harder for electric vehicles again. And craziest thing I've ever seen. But hey, you got to realize those guys, they will war away. They just, cause they deem it, they think it's so. So think about how smart that is. I'm just going to declare war over. Well, your enemy may not disagree with that, so that's type of what we got in this generation up here, even in the old generation. Ridiculous, but what they are, but I'll shut up. There I go rambling. Reloader said they're building houses. That's a good thing here. Reloader, the 762. They're not. They were going to build some here in Loganville a few years ago, and boy, it was in the paper. And they got together at those meetings, and they raised Cain, and it stopped. It totally stopped. That was it. They would not build no more no apartments. And we only got a few, and they're turned into condos. So actually, apartment wise, not a lot here. It's mostly houses. And some new condos came in, I think, about 15 years ago, 20 years back. I come out here in 86. There was nothing in downtown Loganville but a convenience store and a few service stations. Not even McDonald's, Waffle House, no nothing. It was just dead. Evening, Rebecca. Hope you're having a great day. I have to remember sometimes it's evening. To me, it's more like lunch because I woke up at 12. But thank you for dropping in. Or drop your link, y'all know, 1776. Good to see you, New York. Thank you for dropping in, man. I got to jump over there I keep missing doggone, I'll get the email from Rick's Life as I see it, and every time I miss that show on Wednesday. I miss another lady's show on Wednesdays. And sometimes sometimes she does it Tuesday. And like I said, not the only way I can get a show, probably put an alarm on myself, on my timer. But thank you for coming in, New York. And you're welcome too, man. If you want to come on the panel and talk, push your what you call it, your mounts. Those are cool. I like them things, man. We'll get this thing here like everyone else, monetized and making money and buying good gear, and give us something to talk about. But there's nothing wrong with capitalism. I'm all for it. Like when you hear me talking, you have heard me. I know you've heard Mac say a little. What we mean is basically when we grow, we're not going to change. We're going to try to keep you same guys. Hope you keep coming in. We hope, in other words, 10, 8, 2 years from now, if it was whatever got to me big is 2,000 plus channel, but it's not that big, but still big compared to mine. I would still bring people on the panel. I'm not going to go into some kind of alternate reality here, and start becoming Grand Thumb. I seen him the other day, man, and with Paul Harrell. Apparently he's got the deadly C word, cancer. He looked bad. I seen it on High Boys Forum, the video, a little bit of it. And Grand Thumb, he's like he gained some weight. I didn't recognize him at first. I said, it looks like him, but he's big now. And I went to his channel. I said, sure enough, I said, oh, it is him. But last time I watched him, he was a smaller guy. But good to see you, Tactical Fud. So there I go to talk, and I end up not looking even at the side chat there. Thank you for coming in. Rebecca, she does, she's on other live streams a lot. She does knitting and crocheting. I think you do crocheting too. Afghans, it's like she said, some people call them that. And I almost bought a sofa the other day because the arm's a little bit worn. I thought about her and that you can make those little things, to put on your sofa arms to keep them from wearing. But they also used to come with a sofa sometimes, depending on the sofa you got. I threw away a good sofa here because it was plaid, but that thing was button tacked, good quality foam, a sleeper in it. And I, like a dummy, I didn't think. And I told my son-in-law he was here for junk, right? And I wanted to clear things out. I said, take the sofa with you. Well, now nobody can spend the night because I don't have a love seat. I mean, not a love seat, but a sleeper sofa. And actually, the thing did sit good. It just looked awful. I just got tired of looking at it after years and years. I think I paid $15 for that thing, man. And it was mint condition. And it was probably a very high dollar sofa back in the day. Good to see you, Bernie. Been a while, man. Don't be a stranger. Like I said, I'm going to try to stream. I know there's a few other little streams go up on Wednesday, but I'm still going to do it. Yeah, just see how it goes. Hopefully Matt can join. Most time he can come in, and we'll all hang out and talk, reload gear, you name it. We'll do things. And I may, when I get my barrel on, I'll show it in the live stream probably because it's not a firearm. I don't show firearms live. But as far as I know, you can still do the parts. So I'll still go there. But I definitely got to get to rolling this 5.56, though. I need to get this stuff knocked out. Probably the only way to do it is put on that 650 and run it. And I kind of hate knocking it out because it goes quick on it. It kind of gives me something to do here in my spare time. Kind of get away from it all. But yeah, good to see you, Bernie. Appreciate you dropping in. Got 15 on, guys. You rock. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for being here. But yeah, I'm going to do a giveaway. Try to do one when I get the stickers. As a matter of fact, the guy's working on stickers now. I got one. I actually posted it, but to me, the fonts are a little large on the top and a little shrunken on the side. It looks like it's wobbled a little bit, but that's just my thoughts on the thing. And he's a good guy. I think he's tweaking it. And he sent it by email, and I actually posted it. And I realized if I had it, I would show you guys. But it ends up looking, because of the Minuteman, and color would make the face look weird, believe it or not. You couldn't even tell it was a face. We had to choose a black and red, and that's no joke. And it's not nowhere near like this, but it is red and black because white the face disappears and looks like a cartoon character or something. It's very bizarre, and that's the guy doing it told me. So I actually texted Mac and I said, man, if I go red and black, you care? I said, be totally different. I knew he didn't care about that, not this nonsense. And he said it was okay. It is our brand, but still. But I tried to go with a different, I didn't like gray. I didn't like white. And the white really, I think it was white, took the face completely out, if I'm not mistaken. Some other color did. I forget what colors, but it just wouldn't work. Believe it or not, when you're doing some of these graphics just don't show up right. depending on the background. And he had to actually go in and paint the black by hand for me. So he's a good guy. He's helping me out. We're going to eventually get T-shirts with my channel name on it, plus the stickers. This is Mac Man's. He sent me a while back. And, but hope to do giveaways, every single stream. At least something, to show my appreciation for you guys coming in here. And I'll stay here. Hey, you know me better than this, but I'll stay here for 2 hours, hour and a half, and keep you rocking, and then do a giveaway. Joking. But no, I appreciate you coming in. So we'll do a giveaway probably within 30 minutes, something like that, of the show. Probably the first 30 plus. We'll stick to that schedule. About the same as Mac does, probably. I don't like to do long shows. You guys know that. Even with Echo, we started cutting it to an hour and a half. New York Outcast, I wouldn't get crazy with giveaways all the time. Real people don't need to be bought. Yeah, true. Then because you want to, cool, but don't feel, you're right, New York. Yep. Yeah, I ain't doing it for that reason. If I did, I'd probably end up doing more expensive items, to be honest with you, if I was trying to go that route. But no, I don't even think like that. I mostly a token appreciation for you all being here. Like Max said, he's got a good job. He wants to. He's able to do it. So if I'm able, and maybe money's tight. I spent a fortune on that freaking car, or am spending a fortune on it. And then my card went up to about. I won't even get into it. It's up there. Believe me, it's high. And put it this way, the payment's $130 something, $40 a month on my credit card. So that tells you. I went in severe debt, but I had enough money to buy some stuff, for the giveaway, and stretch it out for a few, shows. So we'll be doing good. No, it sure isn't. Yeah, I'd probably be better off now. I actually may do some of it, go on Amazon, and do it as a gift, save on the shipping costs. That way I only pay for the product. Now, I can get product fairly reasonable, actually below wholesale. Problem is the shipping gets you. So in a way I don't save. I'd better off I go to Amazon and send it as a gift. So I may do that more, but I already got this. I'm going to go ahead and try to ship an envelope at least. I still got some stickers and swag from Rick's Life as I See It. I still got the AR-15 steel, 6-inch, I think it was. New York probably remembers that. I won that on Rick's Life as I See It, some of his questions or quizzes. You would win a prize back in the day. Last time I jumped in history, he was saying he wasn't going to talk politics. And I try to stay away from it, but I do creep into it occasionally, and I think, well, I'm here really to kind of clear my head. I shouldn't even be talking about it. But we're all frustrated, so it's just sometimes I veer off there. But I don't go as drastic as some people. If I was a political channel, yeah. But I actually did sign up a few names for commentary, more news of the day type stuff, though, not just political news, But I never got it going, never developed it. So I still got 14 on. Pretty cool. Appreciate you guys hanging with me. I got a target too from Buck. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna get this. I got to build a frame or get some chain and build a thing for it. And I wished I could shoot. If I could shoot I wished I could shoot in my backyard. That'd be fun. I'd be sitting here. I'd probably talk to you all and do a load and just go bang bang out there, live. Couldn't show you, the firearm here on the bench, but it'd be so handy if I could do it. And I'm rural. At one time, you could do it in this country, but not anymore. I called them here a while back, and they said something about 500 feet, even in a rural county now, 500 feet from the nearest house. You think it'd be 50 yards or 100, but nope, 500 feet. Heck, my property's only 200 by 100. It's not that big, half acre. So I wish sometimes I was out on a long driveway to my property, boy. Security cameras and everything. I'm going to definitely get security cameras here soon. I got a monitor back there I've had for years. I used to have it here. And I may take this TV, who knows, stick it, or get another one for $20. I think this is a 32. And stick it on my dresser back there in my bedroom. And I'm sit there, watch everybody in the whole neighborhood, animals, watch the, armadillos, because they're in my yard every night, boy. Deer in my yard at night, rabbits, and armadillos. Rabbits out there pretty big, too. Peter Cottontail. New York says Buck is a good friend. Yeah, Tactical Fud's always jumping in there, man, showing support. I don't think, Hey, I don't know. I don't always thank you enough, guys. But people like Tactical FUD, New York, you guys stopping in means a lot to me. Andy, he's always been there. You know, Mac, you guys that actually are there, it means a lot to me. And Bernie, he comes in when he can. Bernie says, I shoot in my backyard every New Year. Yeah. Now, I'll do, I can't, no, I don't do that. I don't do that at all. Sorry. Even on social media, I'll admit I don't do that on a holiday. Wink. Yeah, I can kind of tell around here. Well, you can hear it. I go where I take my, not far from where I go take my garbage and dump it. And the junk I'm wanting to haul off here. They got a police shooting range out in the woods. Boy, you hear those guns going off all the time. I wish we could use it. It'd be nice. I'd like to be able to go down the street and have an outdoor like that. But I'm sitting here listening. Got YouTube videos rocking of rock and roll in the left ear. New York said he's got a great DIY Target stand video up. Oh, okay, I'll check that out. Yeah, I try to occasionally. You know, you've heard this before, guys. It's very hard. I'm probably subbed to. I'm subbed to more people than are subbed to me. I know that. I'm probably subbed to 700 people, maybe 1,000. And that's just kind of the way it works. Matter of fact, one time I was subbed to so many that I had to unsub because I couldn't sub nobody that I wanted to. So I unsubbed some companies. And I wanted to get companies sub too, you know, and follow their content. Well, no, I couldn't do it. YouTube didn't like it. They would block me, yeah, and keep me from doing it. So I had to delete some of the subs that I had. And sometimes they get unsubbed, you know, just to whoever knows, maybe some, what you call it, yeah, I shouldn't say that. I almost said SNOW, snow, FLAKE, but I better shut up. Oh boy, there I go. Shoot myself. As a Reagan used to say, shoot myself in the foot. I remember when he ran, boy, he's talking about he's shooting himself in the foot. I did like him though. I was young when I first seen him, and I got a thing in there where he got his signature where he thanks people for contributing. I got it framed, and actually in the hall now. But I used to follow politics quite a bit. I don't do it as much anymore. I'm like everybody else. I don't want the headlines. I'll see the headlines, especially when I hear something like a terrorist attack. I think Russia got hit, and I sometimes I'll read some of that story, and I'll see the headlines, and I just close it up and hit the YouTube and start watching music videos, you guys stuff. But I try to get around to all of you occasionally and do a thumbs up or something. I'm usually on the phone at times, and it's not always easy, so I'll just do the smiley face and a thumbs up thing. And I know James Pollard, I've checked off. Quite a few of you I've visited. I'll get over at Old Tactical FUD. And I know a lady, she does her stream. She actually has a notebook when she does a stream, and she writes down who she needs to follow up on. That's a good idea. And she's not wrong in doing it. That's a great way to do it, because I forget, honestly. Now, if I see you in the queue on my phone, I'll try to get in there and watch it. So if I do a thumbs up and I can't watch all of it, I'll go back and rewatch. I did, who was it? I was trying to think, who did I rewatch? Oh, Georgia Trapping. Yeah, Trapping and Fishing. I went and gave him I think I commented on the wrong video, and I said, well, I'll just watch this video while I'm here, I thought. And, okay. Sorry, guys, checking my text. But thank everyone coming in here. Appreciate you being here. I was trying to think, I've got everything I need for bills except like I said, except the jigs, dimple jigs. I don't think I need anything else. I got two Magpul Armor's wrench. I've got a Midwest Industries armor wrench, which I like the Midwest Industries. Man, do I like it. It's just, I mean, to me, almost a perfect wrench. I like it. I've got 2 or 3, couple of ball peens and several gunsmith hammers. And there's that Midwest. You just can't beat it. It'll do those thin flash hiders. It's one of the only ones I think that's like that, where you can do it. I think it does have a bottle opener too. Yep, yeah, they did it. But I thought it was real steel at one time, because I think I seen one that was almost shiny, but this looks more like cast. But they say it's nice. And I got it, I think, on sale or somewhat cheaper. But I've actually stuck it all over on the vise. I was going to make some vise pads out of deck boarding that's man-made, and I got them here. I ordered them about $2 a piece from Home Depot. They're in a box somewhere. Oh, there they are. These here are going to be made. I didn't like that slit. That's the one thing I didn't, and it didn't show the slit when I bought it, believe it or not, as a sample. But I want to carve these out like a horseshoe and put leather on it and make them pads for firearms on the vise. And these are only like $4. Being man-made material like that, it'll hold up a long time too. So, New York says, "I know I'm a dick, but I'm honest about it." Yeah, I hear you talk sometime, man. You say it the way it is. Yeah, I'm kind of drawn to those kind of people too, quite a bit. And Echo was, a really big talker back in the day, and that's kind of why I jumped on with him. And he seemed, I just kind of knew, he would talk to you too. And let me see. Somebody's texting. That's maybe Mike. Yeah, he did. Sorry, out with the wife. We'll watch later. Okay, yep, Mike's tied up. I told him I was streaming that way if you wanted to drop in and say hello or something. So, yeah. Wayne's texting me. Okay, we'll probably take the avatar he's got now, and it's looks a little weird, but somebody apparently designed it that way. And I wished I had it. I would show you guys. Let me see. Actually, I can't. Hang on. Let me close it. I can't see you now, but so bear with me. New window. And if it don't work out with this thing, I'll switch it. But like I said, certain colors would not work with this at all. You couldn't even see the face. Okay. I thought I had. Okay, I didn't have it saved to the desktop. I thought I did. Okay. Let me go in here and find it. Edit avatar. Let me go look for it and pull it into PC. Like I said, it don't mean I have to stick with it, because I'm very strange about that. I'm kind of picky about the graphics, but this is right here is the one he designed. Bear with me a minute. I don't know if it's going to be square. It's funny. I know you can do square and it'll bring it into the program and it'll be round. But then again, I have got round avatars from Guns and Barbecue here a few years ago. Ryan, Variety and Talk. Hey, R, hit the button. Thank you for coming in, man. Appreciate you being here, Ryan. Tactical ARP. Have you heard anything? No, I haven't, man. Tactical Buck. I sure haven't, man. I may know. I was hoping by the summer to be able to tell you all something. Maybe, but my car still is not ready. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking about putting part of it together here and going to the expensive shop, charge me $100 an hour, and let them put it together. That way, put most of the intake together, the oil pump, oil pan, and a few of the accessories, and then take it to them and say, okay, $100 an hour. If they charge me $3,000 or $4,000 for it, so be it. But this other shop's just not. Geez, who knows? It could be another year and a half. Could be 2 years. Like I said, they told me one been there 3 years, a guy did. And I said, oh my God, that has to be like a car nobody gives a crap about. But it is what it is. And I definitely want it now because the warm weather is here. This is when I bought it years ago. It was in month of March. I think March 11th or 10th. And so we got some good sunny days even now here in the South. But appreciate you dropping in, Ryan. Oh, let me get that thing. Hang on a minute. Let's see. Here it is. There it is. That's just a guy I know, Wayne from Custom Screen Printing. He did that one. You can see up there it looks a little larger. He said that's the way it is. So whoever did this main thing made it that way. Then in there it gets a little smaller, which is okay. It's not a big deal. Right there is white. Right there, where you see you don't see my pointer. I do, but on the left side of the guy's face, if the wrong color gets in there, it looks like you got like a horseshoe right there around the head instead of a hat. You can kind of see a brim of a hat now. and a slight little bit of a face. But you can't do it at all with other colors. Believe me, he tried, and he did one, I think, Nation too. I'll give him the email me that one, and I'm gonna try to pay him, send him subscribers, help him out what I can for taking the time. He had to actually take the black in the center there and hand do it with a paint program, which I've done that, but for a lot of years since I've done it, a long time. But you definitely may be red and black, but you definitely know it'll be me, because it'll be that red guy and that white guy is a Minuteman. I kind of thought about the stars blue. I mean, I was having my doubts if we was in the final stages yet on this. That's how I told him. I said, I'm picky, but Chris. Oh, I didn't know that. Huh. Probably accidental. Sorry about that, Chris. I'll take a look at it. I know I get unsubbed. I think I'm probably unsubbed from a few guys now. I'll take a look and see what's going on. Good to see you, man. I've signed in with my personal channel a time or two, and other streams. I go, I didn't realize. I say hello, and I go, oh me, that's the wrong one, So, like I said, I contacted Mac and I told him the colors. He said he was good with it. Mac's not, he's a good guy. But what do you guys think? I think the outer is not quite as dark as the center, which you can see. Still black. It almost looks gray. Kind of lean a little bit to the gray side. But you can tell he kind of hand painted. You can see a little white at the bottom down around the R. But it looks good. He did a good job. He had I think Adobe program and some other program. He did it. Now it's funny. He sent to me a square. Barbecue sent me some of his square a few years ago, and yet some of them have got this round. So that's kind of crazy. But yeah, thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate it. Good to see you guys. Brutal Bob, Bernie. Not a very active chat today, but we've got still a good amount of people lurking and watching, so I appreciate that for the ones that's not saying anything. But that's about it, guys. I just wanted to talk a little bit Sunday. I think I got to get off to the Scottish American's got his program. I think it's 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. I can't remember. Sometimes I jump in there and say hello when I can. And occasionally he jumps in mine. I appreciate that. So, yeah, matter of fact, Chris is probably listening. I heard you. I know you switched. And I'm going to do 8 p.m. Wednesday night, guys. So try to, if you can, be there. I appreciate it. Check. Chessboard. What is up? I like chessboard. Hello, everyone. Yeah, good to see you, man. See you later, New York. Have a good one. Bernie says your Corvette is in the years that the computer will only get. Yeah. That's true, Bernie. Yeah, pro mechanics don't exist. Yep. Sorry about that. Anyway, that's the one, and it looks similar to MacMan's because it's red and black. But his has actually got a boat. I mean, a wheel for a ship with the 2 brass. And matter of fact, his looks a little off on the outer a little bit. So it must be whoever designed them. So, what do you guys think? You think that AR is okay? I mean, that Avatar is okay? I say I'm very weird about that crap. I ain't as weird, some people, because even if it is my brand, who cares? Mine is just a thing to recognize someone by. But I do like that heavy black in the center there. And like I said, we did try different colors to go with the ski, but right there, you see the right side of his face right there and neck, that red spot. That's what that looked like with another color, like a horseshoe. I mean, you couldn't even tell it was a face. I thought, my gosh. And he mentioned it, and I said, let me see it. And right now, it almost looks like a face somewhat, barely, but I kind of would like the other Minuteman because it's a little more clear in detail. Then I might be able to work with different colors at that point. Do a thumbs up, guys, if you think it's okay. Brutal Bob did, or to chessboard. You guys type, like what they do sometimes, type 1776, and not only drop your link, it'll also drop your channel. And hey, that's what you want to do anyways, support each other. So, Do that and I'll call you out. I've never actually did that, I think, a few times. Let me know what you think about the Arkansas. Who come in here? Hang on. Let me see. Bernie. Bear with me, guys. Hang tight. Let's see. Okay. Must be the state. Dang, Mr. Fudd, I was just in. Oh, Little Rock. Okay. I see the conversation. Yeah. Running with Scissors. What is up? There you go. Tactical Fudd, 1776. Good to see you, man. Colt, 1927. The only thing I don't like about this, because it is the same color scheme as mine, that I'm not that happy with. But I do like. I love it, that color, though. I'm more of a black red type guy in this stuff. It kind of, to me, it sticks out. Red's one of my favorite colors. I thought of blue, but blue, I got one blue, and I don't use it often. The thumbnail. Ryan's Variety and Talk, 1776. Good to see you, Ryan. He's over in the UK. He does a talk program. I hadn't seen him lately. Armadillo stew is delicious. Oh, no, ain't no way I'll eat armadillo stew. Oh, heck no. No way in crap will I do that. And, let me roll up here. I know you guys, I'm still going to give you all a shout out here. And if you see the avatar, it's because I can lean over my bench and relax. Rudel Bob jumped in there at 450. Good to see you, Rudel Bob. Colt 1927 was with us. Andy 79Z28 jumped in there. In here, I meant. Nightbot is with us. Chris Jenner is with us. Brutal Bob. Colt 1920. Tread jumped in there. Good to see you, Tread. Curtis Long, my friend. What's up? Reloader 762. Appreciate you guys' support, man. Who else? New York Outcast. He's done left. Good thinking. I thank him for coming in. Rebecca Touched by Yarn. Thank you for coming in. She's a very nice lady. And I was going to say, you guys behave, but you all always behave anyway. So things that goes on in other communities, surprisingly, you guys always rock. We're more of a, I don't know what it is, but very rare do we even get porn, thank goodness. And I shouldn't say that because we'll probably get it. But who else here? Bernie Sanchez joined us. Good to see you, Bernie. It's been a while. Good to see you too, Buck. Who else? Make sure I didn't miss anyone here. Ryan's Variety and Talk. And Chessboard. Thank you for coming in, Chessboard, man. Appreciate it. Running with Scissors. That's a cool name. You can't beat that name. That's a good one. I wish I could think of a name, something more different than so common as mine is. Something kind of cool like that. That's really cool, that channel name. So, let's see. Ron Wayne. Okay. Oh, okay. I missed him. See, I scrolled up and apparently he come in here. Yeah, 2 minutes ago. Yeah, or so. I appreciate you coming in, Ron. I got to get over yours a little more too. And I think you're. I was trying to think. Are you doing lives? For premieres? I forget. I need to get over more and support you. Like I said, I got some mini I'm sub too. It's kind of hard at times. I'm kind of going through some issues here with trying to clean the house out a little bit. I got a roommate coming in here probably next month, and some rooms. I use the room as storage right now. Tools, toolboxes, stuff like that. Coolers, for camping, things like water jugs. I got medical grade 18-liter, probably 7 or 8 of those medical grade for water when I go camping. I can actually throw one over on the side on a pickup bed, and I can actually turn it on and wash my hair and shave right there in the woods. So let me see who else. Gizzard Gary jumped in. Hey, how's it going, Gizzard? Thank you for dropping in, guys. I always notice you guys that come in, and I appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you joining us. Even if it's only to stay a minute, hey, it helps. Ron Wayne premiere every Sunday. Okay, great. Yeah, see, I didn't know that. So everybody check his Ron Wayne show out. Premieres every Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Yeah, I'm sometimes on Scotsman. Our community's definitely growing. So compared to when I first started streaming. GW Outdoors, good to see you, man. He's been with me a long time. Reload used to be trying to think of your other name. Quest for the perfect load. Yeah, now he's reloading. Actually, I think reloading Quest is good too. Good to see you, man. Thanks for dropping in, guys. I got 16 on. That's about what I average. So I'm gonna wind this down here. Appreciate you coming on. But I wished in a way this wasn't black and red, but it is what it is. And like I said, I text Mac and I said, I got a sticker, I got a thumbnail, but I said, I know you probably ain't gonna care because I know you somewhat. And he says, hey, you can care. And I said, yeah, but I don't want everybody, yak on here. But it is what it is. I like Ron Wayne's thumbnail right there. It's black and red, simple. So that's a really good color. I tend to go that route too in my thinking. When I've tried, like I said, this was tried in gray, blue, white, no green, because we didn't think to go there. Mostly, colors of the flag initially. And it just wouldn't work out. Some colors wouldn't in the program. And first I didn't know what to think. Now he said, no, you can't see your face. And I said, what? You kidding me? But that other one is pretty good. It's a little bit better. Yeah, it's a good color, though. I like the red and black. I think it's simple, basic, and it sticks out, boy, big, too. Of course, all y'all do to a point. Your thumbnails, it kind of identifies you. Bob, he's sitting there with 2 guns or 2 shotguns. I forget. Let me see. It says show. That is weird. Yeah, okay, yeah. There's Bob. Armadillo stew is delicious. No way, buddy. No way. I might, if I was a SHTF situation, I might eat armadillo. I don't know. People eat snakes. I don't want to eat a snake. Running with Scissors says here. Did anyone happen to catch Ultimate Reloader? Yeah, I hadn't watched him in a few weeks, a few months now. Reloader's latest video in the 308 pressure test. Crazy. Someone is going to blow up a gun trying to duplicate. Yeah, I'll watch it. I'll check that out, Running with Scissors. I do watch him occasionally, yes. Yeah. Yeah, matter of fact, I watched him in the early days when he was at his other place before he moved in a new shop. I watched some of you are, yeah, okay, Coach, yeah. Yeah, occasionally if he's got some equipment, I want to see, take a look at, I'll watch him. And I know he's got lace there, boy, and all that stuff. That's plus a gun range. You can go out and shoot there on the mountain, so can't beat it. Yeah, can't. Ron, you got your own range there on your property, apparently. Your logo's iconic, bro. At Gizzard Gary. Yep. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Got was that the rooster or the chicken? I never asked you that. He said, I've had my same logo since 2017. Yeah. I had mine, the one I got now, Guns and Barbecue made for me, and Echo paid him, and since probably COVID first hit us. So I like chessboards. Now, see, his is white, and it fades into the background. It's no circle. So that's kind of unique. It's just that's cool. Coat's got the blue in it. Let's see. And you know what? The Tommy gun, the 45. My father was big into that, boy. He grew up in the gangster era, my father. And he told me that he'd been out west. And the story's still in the family that he actually ran into Bonnie and Clyde one time. And I said, yeah, right. Yeah. I don't know if I believe it, but he claimed he did. And he was he talked about those days in America, especially in the Great Depression era. So I think we're headed back there again. But Michael Dunn, thank you for coming in. I say Michael's got he's got himself in his reloading room. That's original. That's a good one. But yeah, you definitely know when the Gizzard Gary's in, because that thing sticks out. So right now it says Ron Wayne, me, and Mac are similar color shades. I don't see anybody else as close to it that I know of. Yeah, Tactical Fud's more client. We tried that somewhat with a white inner. We didn't do blue. The guy's doing it, to help me out. I didn't want to pressure him, to sit there and work his butt off for hours to make me a thumbnail. But I'm going to try to make it up to him and send him cash, or either promote him or do something to help him out when he needs it. So, 17 on here. Reloading Quest, appreciate you dropping in here. He does streams occasionally. I think they're short, but I like them. Actually, I like mine to be short, to be honest with you. So it says running with scissors. Colt says he loves the Thompson. Yeah, my father did, Colt, big time. He used to talk about that gun. I picked them up. Them things got some weight behind them, buddy. I had a sight for several years, but took it down due to cost. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it's an iconic gun. Oh, man, sitting around, Michael, just, matter of fact, I'm throwing out a kind of a chuck burger. I'm going to get out here and smoke on the grill. That's one thing I don't have. I forgot to get doggone onion and go to the main grocery store. When I do burgers, I put it on the smoker. And I'll take a slice about a half-inch thick at least, maybe a little thicker, of onion, round onion, all the way through like you're slicing an apple. And I lay it on top of the burger and I cook it at the same time and let that onion drip into the meat. And I love the onion cooked. I don't like onion raw, but I do love onion cooked on a smoker and grill. So I don't have the onion, but I'm going to do a burger in a little while. Throw pickles on it, mustard and ketchup, and chow down on some good smoked meat. Heck, amazing. A pellet smoker makes ground beef burgers so good you can't hardly eat a McDonald's burger. They're just not the same. Who else is here? Dale Pogue. Hey, Dale, how's it going, man? Thank you for coming in, man. Dale's one. He's been there a while coming in. Appreciate you being here, Dale. Hello, everyone. Michael Gizzard, GGW Chessboard, and Tactical Run Code. Yeah, you guys, thanks a lot, man. You guys rock. And really, I ain't really been talking about much. I did show the wrench, and I do have some 5.56. I do have the giveaway stuff. If any of you guys want to try to co-host with me, you're welcome to. You want to come on panel, you're welcome to. We used to throw the link out on the side, but then again, you get kind of exposed to hackers easy and get flashed, and I don't want to get flashed and taken down. So I typically will email you a link if you need it. But you're all welcome to come on, man. I don't care how small your channel is or what you do. Even if you don't have a channel, actually developed, you can come on. We're here for, fellowship and hanging out and just talking. What they say, chewing the fat, as they say. Got new comments. Let me see. Sounds terrific. But yeah, I'm eventually going to show I'm going to do video of my build, 2 uppers, 5.56 and 6.5 Grendel. I'll do some video and probably take it over to Rumble, which I've never done that, actually. I've got video over, but it went straight to YouTube, if I remember. And I may put a little, kind of like Viejo does, put a little short thing on there and say, hey, go over to Rumble if you want to watch the rest of it. So, but I got everything I need except that's it, the dimple jigs. And I'll be ready to rock. Gary says, I have pizza coming in a few minutes. I go to Costco quite a bit and eat pizza occasionally. Like $1.99, I think. Any more reviews coming? Our tools product? I do have some tools I could do in video. I could overview. I bought a bunch of them during Black Friday, Michael. Yeah. Bought a ratchet, 55 foot-pound ratchet, a battery, Milwaukee. I'll put it on the live stream if y'all want to see it. I'll drop it in one day or one night, and we'll do a little bit of tools and do the gun stuff. I mean, I'm open to anything, really. I try to stay a little bit more centered on the gun stuff because that's what we are all interested in. But then again, we got new people coming in. Casey's Pizza for those who are familiar. I'm not with that. Supper is in the oven. Be eating soon. Yeah, I had to put mine in a baggie. I took it out of the freezer. My meat, I'd rather do it fresh. And I put it it's in a Ziploc bag, and I put it in a big old thing of water with a bag on it where it don't get wet and it thaws out quicker. And I season it up and put it on the grill. I think I use tenders, flour, garlic, and pepper seasoning, and I sprinkle on it because it's just convenient right now. I did do a bunch of stuff like veggies, ground up veggies from Weber. I had that for years. I got Montreal steak seasoning. I got you name it. I got a bunch of seasonings. Let me see. Highlight this. Casey's okay. It goes back to what I said one time. Sometimes you don't want to highlight. Sometimes you don't want to call out. But yeah, I've never ate that pizza. Never heard of it. So, where you at, Gizzard? I think I did know one time. I heard you mention it. It's been a while. I get sick every time okay. I'll tell you one I don't like. I don't like Walmart pizza, and I don't like the what is it? I don't like Sam's that much. It was good there for a while, and they changed their dough. And when I get there, I can eat the pizza, but when I get to the dough, I want to throw it away. And I go to Costco, I will actually sit there and eat the the outer part of it. It's good. He says ours is okay. Some are bad for sure. I'm in Eastern Kansas. Bob Dole country. Used to be. Colt, having Italian sausage and scalloped potatoes. Sounds good, Colt. Wow. Making me hungry now. That's why I've been eating peanut butter sandwiches some days. Today I didn't even buy me a biscuit. Sometimes I go to the store and get a biscuit and coffee because my coffee pot went out. And last summer I actually did do coffee in the summer, which is very rare. But I did go out a few days and started sweating. It was kind of rough, so I'm going to kind of avoid that this summer. But I appreciate you guys hanging with me, man, and coming in here. Apparently Sunday's a good day just to come on here and have a little stream. I may do one. It ain't that big a deal to do, especially one that's not that, just simple talk about what we do and show a few items here and there. But I got punches. Y'all seen that. Matter of fact, I don't know if did I do videos separate on the punches? I know I did the brass. I don't think I did the others. I think I did the AR set by Grace Tools, but I didn't do the little small video of the others. I got the short punches by Grace USA, and I got the long punches. Got them Midway USA. At least one came from Midway. The short ones did here recently. Sometimes you can't beat them when they got a good sale, even with their shipping. It's a good deal. I've been buying from them for years. But Michael Dunn, that's a stellar recommendation. Let me see. Let's see. Get a drink. All right, guys, I'm going to kind of wind this down. Like I said, anybody want to come in and help co-host, you're welcome. As long as you don't take over the show, which I know you don't, so I ain't worried about that. And if anything, I'd say most people, you pull them here, I wish they'd talk more, probably. And one thing about, used to kind of push me with Echo, he would sometimes, if he drank coffee, I couldn't shut him up. But I still was able to deal with it. Running was says about to fire, oh yeah, okay. About to fire up the Weber smoked quarter chicken. Oh, I like that. I used to go get, I hadn't did that in a long time. I used to go to Kroger and get a whole chicken and get them to split it. And I'd cook the whole half chicken on the grill in two pieces. Indirect, of course, he says, with peach wood. I've never tried peach wood. I had a Weber here, and a roommate's used it, and it finally rusted out and had to throw it away. Left by a next-door neighbor here, one of those big Webers. But mine's a Big Boss pellet, XL extra large. And I dread it when the electric part goes out, but right now, boy, it cooks good. Just set it on low and let it go. Bob says, Michael Dunn, did you need Pepto-Bismol? Oh, boy. Guys, I appreciate you being here. I do. And then I'm back. Even though I haven't been gone. But thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate it. Kind of good hanging out on Sunday. Kind of different for me. I was at Georgia Trapping. I did a comment, and he said, he's not streaming now. He was streaming, I think, at 2:00 at one time every Sunday. And seems a lot of us end up getting burned out on this stuff. But when I don't do it, I miss it. I do. That's a keg. Oh yeah, yeah. It looks like a keg, don't it? It does, like a keg of Budweiser. I do spring water and ice, filtered ice water in it. And I buy my water in the gallon jugs because I got a little bit of hard water here and I don't like it. Now, I grew up in Gwinnett and I come off Lake Lanier and the Chattahoochee River. It was pretty good, no sediment. Here I get water spots on my car, so I don't want to drink it. And I have filtered it and drink it, but I quit. Running was, I run a Gorilla OG pellet, and I back with water smoker. Oh, wow. I love my pellet grill. Yeah, I do too, running with scissors. It's nice. And the water, I did that years ago on one of those upright smokers. I put a big old giant pan of water. I did a pork butt. Back in the 90s, actually. A girlfriend had a house in Snellville, Georgia. And she decided to get, she demanded that I leave my sports car with her 7 days a week, and not because of that and other issues, I walked off and got rid of her. He just got too overbearing. I said, hey, I give you the car, 3 or 4 days a week when I'm at work, but I ain't giving it to you 7 days a week. You're out of your mind. I ain't doing that. And then I realized, finally I got to the point when I just left and never, she'd come back around, loan me your car. Go, nope. Sorry. Let's see what Bob's got going there. You lucky stiff. We hardly had a snow for the 3rd year in a row. I never removed the snowmobiles, Bob says, from their racks again this year. I wish I could. I love snow. I'd like to get on, even at my age, I'd love to get on a hill up here. I got a good hill and got another one over here. I got 2. I'd love to get on a sled at my age, man. Face first down, chest down, and just zoom down that hill. That'd be fun as crap. One time had a snow thing when I was too young almost to use it. Then we moved off and left it. I never could, how parents are, they do that to you. And I always wondered, why'd you do that to me? I wanted that dang that thing to go down hills in the snow. And I've seen kids do, cardboard and the plastic versions, and things. But, well, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I've called make sure I've at least shouted out each and every one of you. Didn't miss anybody. Typically, I try to make you, I try to make you all the side chats, most of the show involved. Try to involve you as much as I can. And there's times a long time ago I would almost come up with subjects, that you talk about. And I still kind of have a tendency to do that. Like now we're talking cooking. And I remember one time back in the early days, I didn't want to talk cooking. And somebody came on the show and started, and I said, well, now we're a cooking show. It is no big deal, really. No big deal at all. But let's see what he says here. AR, you ought to check out the Jealous Devil pellets. No bark. The best, in my opinion. Have a good week. You too. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, I'll check that out. Jealous Devil pellets. Hang on. Let me do a screenshot. I think I can do it. Let's see. Yeah. Well. Oh, crap. Didn't work. Some software program that didn't seem to work this time. Let me see. Now it's gone. Oh, well, go figure. It says Screen Espresso is running and minimized. I didn't know. I got to look and see if I got any doggone. Oh, that's the software program. Screen Press Espresso free. So go figure. Take care, everyone. I appreciate you being here. It means a lot to me. Have a good week and catch you on the next one. I'll go look at all the moderators and see what's going on in the software. I know I've been having to sign into my channel constantly the past several weeks. You've all heard me mention it. I've been signed out just since I talked to you all a few days ago. I think I had a stream. I constantly signed out of Google. I don't know what's going on with their crap, but they did some kind of update, I suspect. But have a good weekend, guys. Or weekend's over, but have a good week coming up. Check me out Wednesday night. I'm hoping to make and say, well, yeah, I should make it because my daughter, I think she goes to work Wednesday. I'm gonna go see her for about a little bit out where she lives, and then I'll get back here and try to throw the stream up. You too, Ron. Appreciate you being here, Ron Wayne. You have a safe week too, bro. Now, later, I'm almost used to saying night. Take care, guys. Good seeing you. And we'll do some content and some panels sometimes. Have a good one.